Hello, everybody. I'm so happy to see you all. Some people we haven't seen for a long time. So, hello, Anney.
Hello, Miss Lati. Hello, everyone. Nice to see you all.
Hello, Yahya.
Hello, I'm glad to be with you guys.
Yes, it's a long time you've not been together. And Mohammed, hello.
Hello, hi everybody. It has been a long time since we met each other. I'm so happy right now.
Right. And Javid, hello.
Hello guys, I'm so excited to be here.
Yes, so the three people before used to practice English quite a lot together, but they haven't been together for some time. So I tried to get us all together today for us to practice a little bit of English. So let's practice English and get started. So we're going to start with some questions. So I will start with the person who's first on my screen. So Anney, tell me very briefly something about your family.
My family lives away from me, an hour by plane away in another island. And we are a big family. We 10 siblings and I'm the youngest one.
Right, thank you. And Yahya, the same.
Actually, I would say about my family, it's a big family, and I'm like kind of the youngest. And you can sometimes call me the spoiled boy in the family. And we are a great family. Compassion, we have compassion with each other about, and we love each other, and we spend a lot of time with each other.
Yes, even if it's online.
And I would say exactly.
Right, Mohammed, what about you?
About my family, there are 7 members in my family, including me, my father, mother, and 3 sisters and 1 brother. I am the youngest one. And my father is a teacher and my mother is a housewife. One of my sisters is a teacher and my brother is also a teacher. And 2 of my sisters are housewives. So I'm not married. Yeah, that's all about my family.
Are you doing an advertisement to look for a wife? I'm not married. Okay. And Javid, what about your family?
Yeah, my family, we are 5 people in my, there are 5 people in my family. I have 1 brother, 2 sisters. My father, he is working in Dubai, and my mother, she is housewife, and she is working at home.
Yes, the housewives are very hardworking, and they are the main person in our family, no? My family, I think we're an average family. My parents now have died, so we're just left the siblings. I'm the eldest, not the youngest. I've never been spoiled. I'm the eldest of 4. I have 2 sisters and 1 brother. My brother is younger than me, but he treats me like his little sister, even though I am the eldest. Right then, Anney, the next question. What do you like to do at the weekend?
Something that I would like to do on the weekend is about spending my time a bit like kind of being lazy a little bit because like lying on bed sometime on the weekend just get relaxed, and the rest is to swim because I like swimming and went to the park sometimes when I get on the weekend with my family as well. And sometimes I went out at the restaurant, having meals at the restaurant on the weekend.
So you try and do different things to disconnect from the week, either going swimming or going to a park or having a meal out. And you, Yahya, in normal circumstances, what would you like to do at the weekend?
As a matter of fact, I would do nothing, just rest or watch a series or a movie. And sometimes if the weather is good and helping me to play football, I would play football with my friends or hang out with them or go to the restaurant to have a nice meal. Right. Yeah, just like that. But like
so you
most
would
of
choose
my
activities
weekends,
which you
I do nothing,
doing.
just laying in the bed and watch a movie or
yeah, so you do something somewhere
exactly
as watching television, a film, or going with your friends to play football. And if you were lucky enough, you would like to go out for a meal. And Mohammed, what about you?
For me, in the morning, I will be sleeping to some extent, more or less, or to 10 hours, or 10 o'clock, I will be sleeping Saturday and Sunday. Then actually afternoon also, I will be sleeping I will be for a cat's nap. And in the evening, maybe I will be going to somewhere with my friends. Also in the night, I will share in the park and cities. So yeah, that is all about my weekend. And some days, if it is any work, I will be doing that.
Right. So you make the most of the weekend to sleep, either staying late in bed or having a cat nap, like you said, in the afternoon. This is why he looks so young, Yahya. With all this sleep, he's got a baby face. And the best part for you is to go out at night. You prefer to go out at night with your friends to just hang out and be together. And Javid, what about you for the weekend? Is there a weekend? Do you do something different?
Yeah, in my weekend, I'm trying to improve my English, and also I'm practice with my many friends and social media. And sometimes I'm doing work at home, like cutting wood, and sometimes working in the farm. And sometimes I'm just working with my friends to visit new places.
Right. So you mix activities at the weekend between pleasure and your duties at home, cutting wood, yes, or doing a chore around the house, talking on social media to practice your English, or just go for a walk with your friends to see a new part of the mountain where you live. Right, Anney, what about your hometown or your city where you were born?
Sorry, Miss Litty, your photo is freezing. Yeah, now it's good. Right. Your photo was freezing, right?
Oh yeah, my internet comes and goes. I'm trying to be calm about the internet because we all keep getting frozen, coming and going. So Anney, can you tell us about the town where you were born, your hometown?
Yes, all right. A bit about my hometown. I was born in Bali. Bali as known as a tourist destination because so many worldwide people visited this place, a small island in Indonesia. So that's why I would love to brush up my English because I would love to communicate with them because this place is really teeming with many variety of people. So kind of European, Americans, Asian as well, Australian, and you know, like visiting my hometown. And so that's beneficial for me to practice my English as well when I met them at the beach or at the airport sometimes, so I can get in touch with them with my terrible English, but I think that way I can improve little by little.
Yeah, right. So you're from a touristic town, and you can meet a lot of foreign people from all over the world. Is your town near the sea? She's got frozen. Right, while we're waiting for her, Yahya, would you like to tell me about your hometown?
Hello? Oh my God.
Oh, sorry, you got frozen for a second. Yes.
Hello?
Do you live near the sea?
Yes, nearby beach, my hometown. Maybe just by motorcycle, maybe about 10 or 15 minutes, and then we can get there. Not that far, so that's why anytime when well, if I want to go to the beach, that's easier for me to reach there. So even though I live not actually in the spot on the city center, but a little bit a rural country, rural place, but I met also foreigner, just like they working, just like, you know, in the morning take a jog on the beach, you know. So yeah, I can practice this a little by greeting them, say just like morning, you know, that's enough. Hi, morning. Yeah, that's
right.
It.
So you live on the outskirts. You live on the outskirts, and it takes you about 10 minutes by motorbike to get to the seaside or the beach. I live closer than you, Anney. I only have to walk 10 minutes or 5, and I'm on the beach. Right. So, yeah. What about your town?
Actually, I don't have a lot to say about my hometown or city, but I would say I was born in a village which is in the middle of Syria. On the other hand, the people over there, they love each other, they respect each other a lot, they know each other, and also the people over there, they love to help foreign people, and unfortunately right now all my hometown demolished by the government and not exist.
Right.
Now.
So what you remember of your hometown was that everyone knew each other, you got on very well, and you always tried to help and share things with everybody. They are the memories you have of your hometown. Thank you for sharing. And
yes.
Mohammed, what about you?
About me, I am just opposite to Anney, because my village is a tiny village. There are like no more metropolitan cities and all, no more developments. Like people, maybe normally people are farmers, and we have so many like these natural beauties, like forest and rice fields. There's some kind of rivers, lakes. So everything is like greenery will be there. And there's no more like huge buildings and massive roads, nothing like that. It's a kind of small village. Yeah, that's all about.
Sometimes you have sent me photographs or a video, and you're in the middle of nowhere with lots of vegetation, trees and plants, and like you said, people are farmers, and you walk along pathways or tracks more than roads, that have been dug out to the side of the mountain or the hill. And Javid, how about you?
So I'm living in a small village in the mountain area. We have a river near to my village. By walking, it's take 2 or 3 minutes. And I'm living here, and here we have 4 seasons. Winter, we have snow also in my place. And the people of my village are so friendly and nice. They help each other, and they are so hard worker.
Right.
They work in their farm. Yeah.
So I am amazed sometimes, maybe because I'm the old generation, but can you think, Javid is sat there, squatted, talking to us in the middle of nowhere. Mohammed could be in a rural village, and the distance between all of us and the places. I think it's amazing that we can talk to each other. Maybe I'm a bit funny. Right then, we're going to talk about this picture. I hope everyone can see it. Anney, what can you see in this picture? Don't say everything, just say some things.
A little girl, like reading a book in the room.
Right. Yeah, complete the description.
I saw from the photo, I see the weather over there is cozy, and the girl is sitting, reading a book and enjoying.
Right. So in this picture, we can see a young girl, I think, sitting in maybe her bedroom, on her bed. She hasn't made her bed. And with the window being open, we suppose that the weather is warm and she's letting in some fresh air. Right. Mohammed, tell me very simply about a book you have read.
A book.
Well, do you read books? A book for pleasure.
Actually, I don't have the habit of reading books. I used to read books when I was a child, but right now I don't read. I read articles sometimes, or I read newspapers, read articles on internet. Actually, I really like reading, but I don't have that interest to read. I know by reading we can make so much knowledge and information we can get. Our language will be good, but I don't have that interest to read books, unfortunately.
Right. So maybe you belong to the digital age and you prefer to read something shorter, quicker, and more direct rather than reading a book. And Javid, what about you? Do you like reading? Do you read books or what?
Yes, I really like to reading books, and I'm reading books sometime. When I have time, I'm reading books. And I'm reading motivational book. It's named The One Thing.
Right, but what kind of books do you prefer to read when you can? Javid?
I'm reading sometimes motivational books.
Ah, right. Some people are into that, no?
Yes,
motivation books, how to make your life better and your mindset work better.
Yes.
It's a book that I don't know why I don't like reading this kind of book. I just don't want, I think if I read something, it would mean a lot of work to change my mindset, to better my life. Maybe that's the reason. And Yahya, if you read, what kind of books do you read?
So basically, I read books. Sorry, I read a book, but I love reading about history. So all the time I read books about history, talking about history, because I adore to know what's happened in the past and how the people was, and how the government, policy, people, kings, all of that. I love to know about it. So history is my favorite part of reading. So reading, when I want to read a book, I pick a book talk about history.
Right. So when you have time or you feel like it, you pick a book about history. And Mohammed, what kind of book did you used to read when you were a child?
I used to read novels and stories. So I really like reading novels. Yes, of course.
And did they have like a moral to the story? Like they were trying to teach you something while you were reading the story?
Yeah, of course, there will be some morals in the story, definitely. And, especially if there is a short story, definitely there will be a moral. And somehow, but in some novels, there won't be any like moral messages or something. It would be just for entertainments.
Yeah. Normally when they're children's stories, it's that they're trying to teach the child something. And you, Annie, do you ever read a book? Maybe.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't like reading actually. And I have very weird method in learning English because I didn't learn English from reading or watching movie. And you are the only one, Miss Letty, who introduced me about learning English through movie. And that impacts me. And then continue watching movie just because of you encouraging me to learn English through movie. And yes, I read a book only at school, but it just about reading about lesson, you know, about lesson only.
Textbook.
But I prefer just to listen. Yeah.
Right. So it's
I
not
prefer
everyone's
just to
cup of tea, no?
listen.
It's not everyone's ideal
Yeah.
of spending a few hours reading a book. And to finish for today, do you think reading books is important? And if so, why? Yahya, can you start?
As we can see right now, of course, it's so important. Also, it's emergency things to read a book. Sorry, it's not right now. Reading a book, you can change it to watch a video on YouTube and know about that book briefly. But I think reading a book, it's that you can prioritize your things in the life. And without reading a book, really, that can jeopardize your life in that way. Because right now, if you do not read, you will be in the past. What I mean, reading now, it's not like have a book and read. Read on internet, watch a movie, watch a videos. I'm talking about all that because, as you know, right now, the social media, it's you can see a lot of videos or know about a lot of books by the videos on YouTube or Facebook, whatever. So,
right, so
of
you
course,
think
it's so important
to read, otherwise you'll be staying in the dark ages, in the past. And Mohammed, what do you think about
exactly
reading?
Yeah, Yahya said, as far as I'm concerned, reading is really important because whenever the more we read, the more we can acquire knowledge. For example, about history or technology, or there are so many books. There are a bunch of books in the world regarding any kind of topics. So I
So
think
this could
before
open
this
our mind.
IT revolution, so there were books.
Yeah, so reading could open
Yes.
our mind. And Javid, what do you think about reading?
Yeah, so I hear about the readers that goes to leaders. They become will be leader. So reading is very important because of reading we can achieve a lot of knowledge. We can improve our brain capacities, and we become leaders, and we can learn many things, and then we can teach easily to other people.
Yes,
If we
a few
watching video on
people,
YouTube.
yeah, a few people I've seen give interviews, and they are like the leaders or important people in our society. They say they read a lot and all different kinds of things. And Annie, what about you? Do you think it's important to read?
All in all, I see eye to eye with all of you that reading is important, because by reading we can discover a lot of vocabulary when we want to brush up our knowledge in English.
Right. So depending what our aims are in our goals in life, reading can be important. For me, reading at my age now is enjoyment. To disconnect from my daily life, I will shut myself in my room for 2 days and read a whole book. So this for me is a luxury, whereas other people will do it for other reasons. Well, everyone, thank you for helping us today to practice our English and to listen to your points of view. So we're going to say goodbye. Firstly with you, Anney. Bye.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for watching. See you for the next one. Bye-bye.
And Mohammed, bye to you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Letty, for this opportunity.
And it was nice to see you again. Yahya.
Thank you so much for all of you. I really am happy to be with you. It's a long time, as Miss Letty said. And I would say to our watcher, enjoy the video.
Right. And Javid, thank you for taking this opportunity to be with us. So see you another time.
Bye-bye.